What's up, bro? It's your man's. It's your man's. Back at you. From the intellectual simpleton. Today, I just want to talk about kind of what's going on with Charlamagne the God. Part of that is, exposing or shedding a brighter light on the things he's really done or got accused of, whatever. But I just want to go deeper than that, kind of. Just not on a scale of, something like this that's in the media, but on the scale of the average woman or the girl that goes through something like this, who no one calls attention to her, misfortune. And what I want to really say is just like, because there's a lot of people who, are kind of speaking on the behalf of Charlamagne, intentionally or unintentionally, when they're talking, they're kind of offering support. Because they'll say, he's my friend, he's helped me out, he was there for me when no one was, and, he helped me get some stuff started when I couldn't, or, basically he, in some way, some form, helped a lot of these guys with money, or put them in a position to make something, which is black men, we should do that. That's cool. That's what we're supposed to do. We need to build each other up. But in the same sense, as black men, we shouldn't be out here supporting guys who are out here raping girls or putting them in situations to be raped, allegedly, and admitting to basically spiking girls' drinks, putting things in them, stuff like that. It's just like everyone that comes out to support him off top, to me, they put themselves in a position to be suspect. Because I'll never support a guy who rapes girls or spikes women's drinks or do anything to assault a woman. I don't care who you are, friend or not friend, brother, father, I don't care. That's when I finish up ending. Once I got 100% proof that, okay, you were somewhat in that situation, yeah, I'm gonna leave you alone, because I don't agree with that. That goes against my moral code. So I'm quit dealing with you. Friend, I don't care how long, because if you're my friend, birds of a feather flock together, with the old saying. So if you're my friend, then that means I'm probably with that, and I'm not with that. So with my friend, I just didn't know you was on that shit. Once I know, I got to quit messing with you, because now I'm cool. I'm cool with that if I'm still cool with you, and that's not cool. Like, I just don't understand. And the fact that he's talked about it and stuff, that makes it worse. You get a chance to do something wrong one time, but after that, you go talk about it and make light of it and jokes, and like, nah, dude, you're not apologizing because you felt you were wrong. You just apologized because you got caught. So that means more than likely you did it again. So I just don't see, I don't care what he did for y'all, why anybody can support that. And then, like I say, the fundamental question to me is, why is a 22-year-old young man picking up a 15-year-old girl? So that act alone, off top, lets me know you're a weirdo. Because when I was 22, I wouldn't be picking up no 15-year-old girl. And if a 15-year-old girl is trying to give me some play, I'm going to shoot her down nicely. Little mama, you pretty, but nah, you too young. You know what I'm saying? I catch her in a couple mango seasons. Because if she's 15, 16, and I'm 20, 21, 22, then in 3-4 years, she's going to be 20, 19, 20. I'm still ain't going to be nothing but 24, 25, something that makes sense. So, that's like I said, that's my first question. Why was this lame going to pick up a 15-year-old? He had to been a lame, because a nigga who ain't lame ain't gonna be picking up no 15-year-old. And when I'm speaking from a real perspective, because I was 22. I got a young sister. She's 5 years younger than me. So when I'm 20, that means she was 15. You know what I'm saying? That means when I'm at the house, coming from college or whatever, just at the house, I'm 20, she's 15. She still having slumber parties. You know, she still having little girls at the house. Things like that. Literally, man, I used to come home, probably been out in the club, just whatever I do, young boys do at their age. I'm coming home late. I literally came in my room and there's a girl laying in my bed. Waking, you know, like, what you doing? I was waiting for you. Look, man, you better get out of my room. Quit playing with me. Get on somewhere. Little girls locking doors in the house, just blocking the door, telling me I ain't going out. It's like what little girls do when they have a crush on somebody. It was cute, but I'm not going to take advantage of these little girls. Like, nah, I'm not that guy. I'm not that hard up for women. And why not go to molesting little girls and stuff? Like, it was a long time ago what happened, but it happened. And for him to have spoken about it so many times, that lets you know. I mean, even with his wife, I guess some weird stuff happened. So he didn't change nothing. He just wasn't caught no more, right? Or whatever. He seemed to have a lot of money, or associated with somebody with a lot of money, so he might just pay a lot of girls off after they came and told him, like, what you do? I mean, we'll never know that. But like I say, overall, what I'm speaking is, this goes on in regular families too. Like I didn't know until I got older that every family has like a molester nigga who pretty much be molesting the family and shit. But everybody just let this nigga be. But the people that he's molesting, he's killing hearts and minds of children and young ladies. And sometimes young boys. And then they grow up fucked up. And everybody around that situation is fucked up. Because he's fucked up. The family molester is a fucked up person. And that instead of doing what you're supposed to do about it as a family, y'all do the fucked up thing and sweep it under the rug. Because y'all love him. Sometimes you can love too much. It's crazy how people can overlook. But if somebody on the outside come and do that same thing to one of the family members, we're ready to ride, we're ready to kill, we're ready to do whatever we gotta do, go to whatever extreme to punish this person for committing this heinous act. But when it's somebody inside the family that we love, we want to protect and forgive. All along while we hurt and turn up the people that he's committing these acts against. Showing them that we don't love them. We love him more. Fuck that. Some sucker shit. I'll never defend a rapist. I'll never be friends with a rapist or a pedophile. Knowingly. Let me say knowingly. Some of these niggas be out here keeping that shit under the wraps real good. But knowingly, I'll never be friends with no rapist or no pedophile, no molester. Friend or family member. Fuck them. Like I said in my previous, fuck them. And as a family, we should get together and do whatever we gotta do to make these people not do this shit again. And I just can't believe all these guys are going out here supporting this man because of money. See, that's why y'all gotta watch people, man. You have to watch people. People who do anything for money are not to be trusted. And one thing I see that Kwame is exposing, because the more these guys talk, the more they're exposing themselves. The more information about them that we wasn't privy to is coming out. And if you really take a long look at these guys, all these guys tend to be weirdos. All of them. All these guys tend to have some type of allegations on them. Now sometimes, like you say, when you got money and celebrity, people will, just make up stuff. So you gotta give people the benefit of the doubt. But when true facts come out, and the facts show that this person did have some part of this, then we gotta go with what the facts say. Because that's what, in my mind, the universe is bound by the truth. You just have to want to believe the lie. Because no matter what, even if the evidence seems flaky, you can always really find the truth. Like it's something that's going to say what the truth really is. And in those moments, like I say, that's when we as a people lie to ourselves. Because sometimes the truth be presented right in your face, but the truth hurts. So if you get something that can make the lie be the truth, you hang on to it. The truth is the truth, and it hurts. Love is love, and it hurts. That's just life. You live in love, but you rage and hate. You live in love, but you rage and hate. And there's times in your life that you have to use that rage and hate to do the right thing, even if it means not living in love for that moment. Because the people who are the victims are mostly the people who don't feel any love. And what's crazy is those are the ones who should be feeling all the love. But we'll support the victimizer because they're rich or they got celebrity, or we just plain like them a little more. We got to quit letting people who we like do shit that we don't like and overlooking it because we don't want them to not like us. You're a bullshit person if that's what your moral compass leads you to. That's all I want to say, man. You know what it is. You know what I like to say. I'm just a man with an opinion and some kids. Holla.